How's it going, everybody? Hurricanes, Chiefs. Last game for the Chiefs. See if they can get a win in this last one. Easy Dubs wants the Canes to win. Bosty Bro wants the Canes to win. Novmum, I'm sure, would like to see the Chiefs pick up for this one. Ducks Quack is here for the first half this time. How is it going? Yeah, let's hope for a good game. We're still about 4 minutes away from kickoff. Josh, how is the weather down in Southland, man? Ruben's rooting for the Canes. They just mentioned that the Canes need a bonus point and a whole lot of luck, so we'll see if they can get that here. They had an interview with Julian Savia just before the game. He's looking in pretty good shape. Uncle Gargoyle, how are you, sir? How do I unbake a cake? Another L coming up for the Chiefs. Alaran, your Chiefs have got one more chance, man. It'd be pretty good to see the Chiefs go winless an entire season, says Ruben. There we go. Nice food takeaway, says both teams suck.
Put them on the field, Mark.
Blue Ball wants the Chiefs to win. I want to see the Chiefs get a win, but not going to happen. Bloody windy today for rugby. I'll have to see how it's down in Wellington. Cabbage Patch, how's it going? Jordan, yes. Cheers, man. Gaza is here as well.
Lion Red.
North Bum says, you know who I'm cheering for, but it is what it is. Yeah, as a Blues fan, I can honestly say I've been there where my team has had pretty poor years. So I feel your pain.
Luke Jacobson's back.
Yeah, it's good news. Bosty Bro's got Canes by 4. Grant says, good morning. How are you, Grant? Ruben says, good evening, Gaza. Always good to see you for the stream.
G'day.
Chiefs to lose again, says all's revealed.
Hurricanes by 10.
Gaz has got Hurricanes by 10. Jake says, Chiefs poor run of form due to Gats. Injuries as well, but the fact that Gats is off abroad next year does not help. Evening, Gaza. This could be the Chiefs' way of revenge for all those close losses. It could well be, mate. Could well be. Hope the Chiefs get thrashed. Don't know what happened to the Brumbies. They really struggled yesterday in the weather. I suppose you can't win them all. Yeah, man, the Brumbies were quite clearly the second best team last night. They were well done over by the Rebels. Hurricanes by 24, says Escasivo. Man, that would be quite a task. If the Chiefs pull through, is there a double stream? I think I'll be just doing a single tonight, most likely.
James Dolman's the ref.
But I'll be doing the one tomorrow as well. Sabelo, Chiefs by 6. That's quite a pick. Grant says for Gaza, cracking video for the Wallabies one. Can't wait for the next one.
It's on its way.
Ricardo, hola, how are you? Or is it just hola? I think you dropped the H. It's a silent H, isn't it? Josh says, as a Stag supporter, I know how the Chiefs supporters are feeling at the moment. Still want to see them lose, though. There you go. Right, we've just kicked off.
It's funny.
So if you are behind me in terms of where you're at with the stream, I have just hit 10 seconds now. So if you need to pause me, that's where it is. Tane says the Hurricanes are taking the W. We will see. 11, J said's got the Chiefs by 10. Ruben says he loved the Aussie video, Gaza, and he learned about a lot of Aussie legends he didn't know. What are you looking for, buddy?
Oh, just the third dragon book.
The which one?
The third dragon book.
Have a look down here.
Son is getting ready for bed, and he needs to find his bedtime story. April, how are you? How's it going? How's the new place? Chiefs have just won a penalty. We're a minute into the game. Jonathan, things are pretty well. The kids are about to go to bed. Not my responsibility tonight. Did I put my daughter to bed last night or the night before? Maybe it was the night before. I cooked dinner. So, there you go.
Yeah, lovely you roast. Thanks, Mark.
There you go.
I've got to get this.
Yeah, we're a minute and 30 in. Tane supports the Stags as well. Good man. Jake's got the Canes by 13. No green screen. Oh man, I was lazy to put it up. What can I say? I'll alternate. Maybe I'll alternate. I was giving my daughter her milk before bed right up until like 2 minutes before I turned this stream on. Tom says, I watched you so much during lockdown. Bro, I did do a lot of videos during lockdown, didn't I? I'm surprised I had that much to talk about, but there's always more stuff to talk about. April says the new place is awesome. Liam says hi. Say hi to Ruby as well from me, April. Whiskey
Damien.
drinkers. We've got rum. Rum cask. Oh, okay. Too early to drink, sadly. Oh, he's short with the penalty.
I think it bounced off the bar.
Yowza.
Oh, what a tackle.
Chiefs have started well. They probably needed to get that kick though. Why wasn't Scott Robertson named your new New Zealand coach? He's surely the answer if you want to get back to close beatable. I would say a wee bit of politics.
Old boy network.
Yeah, Steve. Why do I always call him Steve Foster? Ian Foster has done his time as assistant, so it's his turn essentially. I think that's the main reason. God, I swear my brain is wired for Steve Foster. The video where you went outside into the field was the best lockdown video. Yeah, I did have a lot of fun with that one, to be honest. That was a while in the making.
Of course, I met Graham Henry today.
Oh yeah, Gazza said he met Graham Henry today out at Club Rugby.
Club Rugby, yeah.
Tom, do I watch these games on Sky? Yes, I watch it live on Sky. And if I need to watch it on demand, I go to ESPN Plus because I don't have Sky's fancy deal, just the live games. Tian, how's it going, man? Things are good here. Jake says, because Razor Robertson's hair is so terrible. Is Ian Foster's hair that much better, though? Steve Foster is the secret god of rugby. I've got Steve Foster on the brain. I just can't get rid of it, honestly.
Steve Foster Henson.
What's the weather like? It looks alright. It's Wellington, so it's probably a bit windy.
Looks okay.
Let's just all hope Foster does well. Yeah, Foster, whatever his name is, let's hope he does well. We're already 4.5 minutes in. Here goes Karifi. He's got some gas.
I like him.
G'day, Jelly. How's it going?
Ooh.
Could have seen...
Well, here we go. Oh, no.
Could have been worse. New Zealand rugby could have gone with Gatland. Give it time, man. Best player of the tournament so far. Probably Will Jordan. He's been pretty bloody good, hasn't he? Hoskins, the 2-2 was good until he got injured. Aaron Smith has also been very good, even though he did a big old Hollywood the other day. Yeah, Karifi's been pretty good as well. Maybe the standout 7. Kane's been good the last 2 weeks though as well. Karifi over Kane. Kane's been making a bunch of tackles. That's undeniable. Hell of a work rate. Right, Canes. What can they do here? They are inside the Chiefs 22. Geordie flung it, but there was a body in the way, so Fun Fake's got company out on the right wing, and Kane's looking to get a turnover. He didn't quite get it done. Artie Savia still not great at 8 in the scrum for April. He is definitely a flanker in an 8's jersey.
Gee, look out.
Canes should score here, surely. They're only half a metre out, maybe now a metre.
They have to score here.
Been a while since I've seen Houston on the left. Well, yeah, with Ben Lamb there, it's always been him on the right.
Peter
There we
Umaga
go.
Jensen.
Umaga Jensen's got the try.
He's got a lot of promise, that boy.
He does. Yeah, Umaga Jensen's been quality.
He's a solid boy too, isn't he?
He's a big boy. What's his brother's name?
Thomas?
Plays for the Highlanders, but he's injured.
Yeah.
Artie got over the advantage line.
Goosen. Savia.
They went very close. Anyone know why Karifi has a South African surname for a name? I believe one of his parents was quite impressed by one of the Duplessis when he was born, so they named him after him,
Oh, really?
as far as I'm aware. Leo, how's it going, man? We are going well. Sensitive question mark. Do you think Exeter Chiefs removing the Indian mascot as a result of ridiculous crusade spearheaded by people who get offended for no reason? Interestingly, I was thinking about that the other day because their logo seems kind of respectful in terms of it not being a Cleveland Indians logo. But I also don't see the connection between Devon, where Exeter play, and any kind of American Indian symbol. I tried to think about it as if a team in, I don't know, let's just say Japan picked a Māori chief as their logo for their rugby team, I don't think it would be appreciated. Yeah. So maybe I can kind of get it, actually. Initially, I thought, no, it's quite a respectful logo. Because, like, you look at the Cleveland Indian ones, that one is a bit more, yeah, but I think I can kind of get it. That being said, we have lollies here in New Zealand, like candy, which are called Eskimos, which is equally bad. I don't think it was Yanni or Bismarck, man. I think it was a different Duplessis. There's too many of them. Jack Goodhughes Mullet says, I went back and checked properly. He's disallowed try. 2 cents was right. Aaron Smith tripped over thin air. That call was bull excrement. Yeah, I was not impressed with it, man. Aaron Smith went well down in my estimations after that one. But if he can lead the Highlanders to victory tomorrow, I will forgive him. Probably Mornay Duplessis. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Number 8.
Point of the logo isn't so much about the culture, but about the symbol for courage of the warrior. Surely Saris have a camel and they are in London, no one's complaining. Yeah, I kind of can see both sides, man. Like, it's definitely not a logo out there just to take the mickey. I definitely get that. But I can also see how people would think just using my culture as a logo wouldn't be appreciated by some people. I can honestly see it. I can see both sides. Why have I returned to the normal setup? Because I've been lazy the last couple of days to put up the green screen, which I have to pin to some curtains. Right, we're 10 minutes in, almost 11. And the the Chiefs need a good exit, otherwise they could be in a wee bit of trouble. Karifi's dad was impressed by Morne du Plessis, so they later met and became friends, so he named his son after Morne. You'd think he'd give him the first name Morne rather than giving him his surname, eh? That's a bit different, but I'm not going to take it away from him. It's his name. What's an offload by Arsehole? Was it forward? If it's not forward, he's knocked it on anyway to Umaga Jensen, but geez, what an offload that was.
They're looking dangerous.
They are looking very dangerous. Cobus van Fake thought he went to the UK. I think he's due to go to the UK after the end of the Aotearoa season.
Who's that?
Cobus van Fake. He's off to...
Oh, yes, he's off to Leicester, I think.
Yeah. Gotta head out, but if the Canes are losing when I get back, they won't be, man. They'll be alright. Who do you think will win tomorrow's game between the Crusaders and the Highlanders? I have picked the Crusaders. I hope it's the Highlanders, but yeah.
I picked the Crusaders.
Tomorrow will be the game to watch. Might well be.
They got Moody back.
Yeah, Moody back, Enor back. Yeah.
Douglas.
Yep, he's back at number 8. Who I picked here? I definitely picked the Hurricanes, but I'm not 100% certain by how much. Shall we have a wee look? If Super Brew actually loads for me today. None from one so far. I picked the Hurricanes by 8 points. There you go. Highlanders by 50 in our heads. But Gut says the Crusaders. There you go. Big Will says Kia ora, 2 cents and Gaza. Canes by 15, lads.
G'day, Big Will. There you go.
Well, yeah. It's all been the Canes so far. The Chiefs are not looking like a team that's going to get their first win, but it's only been 14 minutes, so we'll see. 2 weeks from today, we go and hopefully smash the living daylights out of Leinster. Snyman and Dale Indy will make a big impact. Yeah, bro, those were 2 absolutely phenomenal signings. Snyman is one of my favourites, I got to be honest.
Who's the other one?
Damon Dale Indy.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
I like him.
Renames. What if a Canadian rugby team called themselves the Kiwis or a New Zealand hockey team called themselves the Canucks? I can't talk about... Well, I can give you a specific example. Here in New Zealand, we have a kind of ice cream called an Eskimo pie, which is essentially vanilla ice cream covered in a layer of dairy milk chocolate, hardened. And yeah, there have been Canadians who've been to New Zealand and kind of raised their eyebrows like, what on earth? That'd be, I don't know, like having a Canadian having an ice cream in Canada called the, I don't know, the Māori chieftain or something like that. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a bit weird. So I think they're going to change it. I can only assume it's called an Eskimo pie because it's an ice cream, ice cold. You know what I mean?
They're talking about it, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're going to change it. Oh, Kieran, bro. Enjoy the footy this week, mate, he says. Cheers, brother. Yeah, pretty happy so far. Things are going pretty good. My girlfriend met Snayman at a mall last year. He's a top bloke, was literally double her height in the photo. I'm not surprised. He's a giant of a man. Like, I'm pretty tall, but he would tower over me. Changing of team logos, etc. is KAK. Yeah, I wasn't keen on the Crusaders changing their logo, to be honest. I don't know. I like to think I can see where people are coming from. But yeah. Buffalo Bill. I wonder if that's offensive somehow. He's like a cowboy with a bubblegum nose. I think the term Eskimo is not acceptable too in a way. Yeah, 100%. I'm pretty sure it's gone out of the lexicon in most parts of the world, but New Zealand is about as far removed from that as possible, so I guess that's why it hasn't kind of hit here yet. Yeah, if the Crusaders kept the name, why change the logo? Yeah, that struck me as a bit of an odd decision. Part of my name is Tui. It's my mum's name, obviously after the bird. Even UK brands use that name. It's a travel company. Doesn't affect me, but it's kind of rude. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It's really tough. I definitely don't think any of these companies or whatever used that term in any kind of offensive way. Like, there's no way Exeter is being disrespectful, I think, yeah, just is what it is. To me, I don't care if a logo is offensive, really, as long as it's not too far. It's fine. I guess it's just where you draw the line, eh? There'll always be people who say you're pushing it too far. And people nowadays are just more sensitive to that kind of thing. That's just a fact.
They are.
Much more sensitive. There's words that I used to use growing up that nowadays, if you used it, especially on social media, man, you would be... Nah, you can't.
Crucified.
Yeah, you can't use that word anymore. Oh man, the Canes are on the attack again. Once again, they're in the Chiefs 22. Fake tried to put the hammer down, and Kane put him into touch. Where are they playing, Benito? They're playing in Wellington, Sky Stadium. Something's odd. Why are the Canes wearing yellow now? I know, right? The Canes are one of those teams which have got two sponsors. Most of the teams have got the same sponsor for their first and second kit, like the Blues is NIB, the Chiefs is Gallagher, but the Canes have got like National Storage for the yellow jersey and Kia for the away jersey, the car manufacturer. So I feel like the Canes are contractually obliged to split the number of games they wear those jerseys. So keep everybody happy. That's why we see the Canes in their away jersey maybe more than other teams. There aren't any brands using Afrikaan Boers, so I wouldn't know how it feels. It'd be funny if somewhere around the world there was someone using like an Afrikaner, like, I don't know, traditional like farmer guy as a logo for something, and how would you feel about it? Yeah, it's hard it's hard to get your head around it unless it directly affects you. Like when I saw the American Indian thing, I was like, that's not disrespectful. But I've never been to America. I don't think I've ever met someone who's of like Native American descent, so it's very disconnected. But if I saw a company using like some kind of Maori logo and it was like in Japan, or if it was in, I remember once I saw like a Chinese variety show do a kind of like Maori dance, and it was that bad. It was just, I thought, man, you can't be doing that. That's terrible. What's the crowd like? It looks pretty decent, but again, it's hard to tell with the stadium because they don't sell all the sections. There's definitely an empty section or two. Is there a reason why Lamapi isn't on the field? I believe he is injured.
Broken arm.
Yeah.
He's out till November.
If it was a beer or a brandy, I would take it as a compliment. Makes sense. Lamapa isn't playing. Nah, it's Aso at 12 and Umaga Jensen's at 13 for the Canes. The Canes are still in the Chiefs' half, man. They keep knocking the ball on and we keep resetting. If you're not watching the game, it's still 7-0, but if I look up the stats, I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty one-sided. Okay, well now we're in the Chiefs. Well, now the Chiefs have got a bit of attacking play, so...
Stevenson kicked it ahead. I guess I'm trying to run it out.
Yeah, he had to. He kind of had to get out of jail there. Boston Celtics are just funny as a brand. Yeah, if you're an Irishman, how do you feel
Jordy
about
Barrett's
that?
down.
That logo.
Like,
Oh, yep. Hopefully it'll be alright. The Hurricanes are 70% possession and 80% territory. Just FYI. Watch the Blues highlights versus the Highlanders last week. Caleb Clark and Finlay Christie look like massive prospects, as does Papali'i. Yeah, 100%. Well, Dalton's been an All Black before, but the other two guys are still... I think Finlay's eligible for Scotland, so you never know. Jack says the Chiefs have had like no ball, and yeah, pretty much. What was Husson thinking? I guess I don't want to be caught with the ball here. Boar beer would be nice. No light beer, no fruit or mint flavors. Tough man adds. Got to go with the stereotype, I guess. I'm Irish. Seeing the Boston Celtics does not offend me in any way. I feel like, if anything, I like the fact that our culture is popularized in America. Yeah. I like to think I would feel the same about something Kiwi.
Foster Fox and Plumtree are in the crowd.
Selena says the Chiefs are irritating. Yes. Nov Mum says the Chiefs are sucking donkey balls. Well, there you go. That's another way of putting it. No Boshier tonight. Nah, Boshier's being arrested.
He took a knock last week.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, Warren Gatland just said he didn't want to overdo it. I know it's the last game, so it seems like a bit of an odd move, but
I think he was slightly injured.
I guess Jacobson being back as well meant they didn't need to play him.
Come on, Chiefs, come on.
Right, can the Chiefs score? They're actually in the Canes 22. This would be one of those games where you get down the other end, first chance, and just score if they did it.
Be good if they did.
Gerard Butler does Windhoek ads, but Bucky Sporter would be better. Well, they would have gone Gerard Butler for the whole hard man image, right, from his Roland 300.
Go, come on. Come on. Drive in. Lucy's, get there, Lucy's. Oh, come on. Help him out.
He said he was arrested. No, Lachlan Boshier was not arrested for all that thievery he does at the breakdown, don't worry. Chiefs are the old Blues of 2015 and 2017. Sorry, I said he's being rested. Rested, not arrested.
Take the shot.
Why does everyone want the Chiefs to lose? They're a great team despite having Gatland in charge. I don't know. I think the Highlanders, not Highlanders, the Hurricanes are a lot of people's second team. Who are the All Black locks to start this year? Well, when's Scott Barrett due back?
About November, December at the earliest.
So probably
Sam
Whitelock and Tupolotu probably.
Yeah. I think Quinton Strange and Perry Parkinson might be in the squad too.
Might be. Blackwell's been good as well.
Who?
Blackwell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's good, yeah. He's a gutsy guy.
Have the Blues ever gone winless for a whole season? Nah, they haven't, but you get a lot more. You get a lot more cracks at it if you're in the full Super Rugby comp. But we definitely have gone winless against New Zealand teams. Definitely, multiple times.
Yeah. That record's not great.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't be upset if the Chiefs won, but I just think the Hurricanes would be too good.
Chiefs have kicked the penalty. Only problem with the Celtics logo is the logo mascot traditionally spreading misconceptions about our mythology, which isn't great for spreading our stories internationally. There you go. There's always another side to the coin, I guess.
Oh, he knocked it on.
Paddy Parkinson is my man. Love his style of play. He is a very
Hang on.
good player. Man, they've just said they need to kill the play, was the call from the medic.
Somebody's really down.
There's Ian Foster, whose name's not Steve.
Steve Foster, I like that.
I don't know why I keep saying that. Oh, goodness me, is Kane.
Oh, that's Kane. Oh, that's Kane who went down.
Oh, man.
Hit
Straight
Barrett.
to his elbow?
No.
Elbow or hip?
Hip.
Far out.
He's out.
He is out like a light.
Gee.
Sam Kane and concussion is not a first.
Or neck.
Yep. As a Lions fan, it must be nice to know your team has won at least one game. There you go. Such a gorgeous day here in Staffordshire. Anyone fancy a game of backyard rugby? You've got the room. I wish. Weather here was a bit off and on today. But man.
It was good this afternoon, eh?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But piddled down in the morning.
Oh. It was torrential.
Well, Kane will be not coming back after that.
I think they might have to stretch
They
it.
might have to stretch him 100%. Geordie's pretty solid. Yeah, he's been a lot more consistent, that's for sure.
He's 6'5". How much does he weigh, do you know?
Oh, it'd be 100 kilos at least, surely.
He's over 100, eh? He's 6'5". He's big for a fullback.
Elderon says, that's it. That's our season. That's our season in a nutshell. If it's serious, at least it sorts out the AB's back row headache. Yeah, I suppose.
I know,
Fighting Irish get the name from
he
being a
doesn't look too
traditionally
bad. I think
rough
he's just
football
concussed.
team, mostly Irish descent, get popularised in the papers following massing of students against
He's
the
walking off. That's
KKK.
good.
Okay.
Shaking his head.
Going to the game tomorrow to see my boys pick up their 4th title in a row.
Not the Crusaders again,
Let's
eh?
hope the Highlanders can give you a run for your money, if nothing else. At least Kane's up and about.
Yeah, Carpick's on. Poor old Sam. I think he's just probably slightly concussed by the look of it.
He definitely needs to. I don't think that we should bring him back on even if he passes the test.
I don't think they will. Don't risk it. Geordie said sorry to me. When he
Yeah.
gave him a bit of
I
a
mean,
hug.
this game's a bit of a dead rubber for the Chiefs anyway. Oh, here come the Canes again. Oh, what a pass. Umaga Jensen's got a second. Unbelievable. I thought for sure Husam was going into touch there. What a pass. Bloody
Gee,
hell.
that was a trick move, that, Mark. Gee, that was so quick I hardly saw it. Look at it.
Scrum, Petanata, Jackson Garden Bishop. Umaga Jensen gives it to Huston. He puts the hammer down and then somehow gets the ball back to Umaga Jensen. How did he do that?
Watch this. It's fantastic. Yep.
What a pass. Karpik, not Karpik. Trask probably shouldn't have been committed to putting him into touch because he was already too far away.
Look at the look on Sean Stevenson's face. He's perplexed. You reckon that would have been a rehearse move? It looked like it.
Looked like it, yeah. TMO wants to have a look at something.
No, James, he didn't hit the sideline. He passed before he went over.
Morning, Mark. Mark says good morning to me and to you, Gaza.
G'day, Mark. How you going?
Let's have a look. He's easily in. Are we seriously looking at that? Come on, man. That's a waste of everybody's time. You guys should have been looking at that while they're lining up the conversion. Come on, man.
Yeah, easily.
And the commentators are right. Umaga Jensen looked genuinely surprised to get that ball from Husson. He looked, rather confused.
James Dolman looked confused too, the referee.
Yeah. Crowd looks pretty good from that angle.
Yeah, not too bad. There's a few spaces that are pretty empty around the other side.
Jordy Barrett with the kick. Oh, the ball fell off the tee after he'd started his run up.
Kicked it, but he missed.
Oh, man.
Ran out of time. Oh, look at that.
All right, well, it's 12 points to 3 after that. Kian's out of milk, so he's going to have rice for breakfast. Bloody hell. Don't know about that, mate. What are my thoughts on the New Zealand getting the Sevens title? By that logic, the Sharks should have won Super Rugby. I didn't know that had happened. It shows how much attention I pay to Sevens, which is a bit of a disgrace on myself. But yeah, man, if the competition's not at least somehow completed, they shouldn't be awarding anybody titles. There's a future where Husson and Duplessis could be in an all-black team playing at Ellis Park, yeah. And Big Will, yeah, he put his foot through that droppy, even if he was wide. Not Bodie. Geordie's got a huge boot. Why is it the Crusaders fans won't admit that Jack Goodhue's mullet sucks? Okay. A lot of rugby players like to have outlandish hairdos. That's just a thing. Rice Krispies for breakfast. Maybe. Viable Solutions, how's it going? We're almost on the half-hour mark. The Hurricanes have certainly had a lot better of the play. And they're up by a reasonable amount, but it's not dominating as yet. Not on the scoreboard. Scrums are still pretty even, but the Canes one looks to be getting slightly on top there, and they've won a penalty. back for the penalty. It's rice or making boxty, traditional potato pancakes. I've never tried, but I will. Boxty. Go the mighty Kane, says Levi. That's where Good Hugh gets his power from. The mullet. Well, he needs to tell his brother to get a mullet for playing for the Blues as well.
Josh.
The Crusaders Highlanders hype video on All Blacks YouTube is so good. I haven't seen it, man. Is it basically an ad for tomorrow's game? All good here in Ireland, mate. Looking forward to the conclusion of the Six Nations. Yeah. That's going to be bizarre to have that big gap between it, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Seems like forever ago. April says, I hate that mullet so much. There's something about the mullet which is a pretty divisive hairdo, isn't it? Alright, Chiefs have got out of jail there. But man.
Mitch Carpet.
Yeah. Still, they're not out of jail yet.
He's a good open side flanker, that guy.
What are the North-South qualifications? First team you played for at Mitre 10 level. Salih says, please, Chief, let's have a win. It doesn't look like much. Sam's on the 4X. 4X, which I can't find for the life of me here in New Zealand. How is it, Sam? All I can remember, Keon says, is we did terribly before the break. Ireland has still got 2 games, though, right? Because you guys had Italy cancelled or postponed, and then one other. Yeah, I think that's right. Would be great if the Six Nations comp was pushed back to summer every year. No Fosters today. Nah, I'm still on the Peronis. I'm almost finished.
Pass it, pass it, pass it. Go with him, go with him, go with him.
Chiefs score here. It's 33 minutes. I mean, they're only just gotten into the Highlanders. Hurricanes half. If they can get a score here, I think that would...
Drop the ball.
Can't even finish the bloody sentence, Chiefs. Come on! Thought if they could score here, maybe it'd be a bit of a game on moment, but still not. Chiefs lucky Laumapi ain't playing, that's true. 4X is known as the cheapest beer, but I'm enjoying it after a day of painting. Good man. A bit wet here today, so not really painting weather. Me and Liam Venter decided in last night's live stream that Gaza will be picking the North versus South teams. That takes research as well to remember who's eligible for which team.
Yeah, no, I won't be trying that. I'm in the middle of doing a Springbok one, World Cup one.
So you're not drinking Corona. Maybe I'll get Corona next time. Corona should be on a discount, surely, with that name.
I've got one red at discount.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Charlie, how's it going? Almost at 35 minutes. The position and territory seems to be even up a wee bit. But the Chiefs still have not really looked much like scoring. We only lost to England, but the other 2 weren't pretty. Yeah. God, it's that long ago. I'm trying to remember the games. Didn't you guys open up with a game against Italy? No, I just said that you guys got Italy to play. I can't remember. No, it was Wales that opened up with Italy, and that was a bit of a stinker. Carl says lion red all day. There you go, Gazza. You got a fellow lion red drinker.
That's good. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. I wish they'd score a try.
Corona have offered 20 million to change the virus name to Budweiser.
Ooh.
Seems unlikely. Scotland was the opener for us and Wales before England, right? Yeah. I think it was Wales who opened up against Italy and they didn't exactly set the world alight from memory. I'd like the Chiefs to win, but expecting the Hurricanes to take this one out, says Novmum. Yeah. Still, the Chiefs get a score here, and it's a 2-point ball game, so it's still game on. Ireland still have games against Italy and France. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember Ireland getting their games cancelled before everybody else. So Ireland had 2 games to play, whereas like England have only got Italy left, right? Any new jerseys lately that you like? I recently got myself a Sail Sharks one, and I haven't worn it much, but it looks pretty nice. I'm not sure how well perceived Sail Sharks are in the rest of the world. In Europe, are they an unpopular team? They've got a lot of South Africans, but I mean, so do Munster now. Munster's definitely got a South African connection for quite some time, actually. See a blue jersey, yeah, that's true. I got the old, I got the Western Force jersey as well, which is very nice.
Stanley could be in trouble here.
Oh, really? What's happened? I've been too busy chatting.
Brad Weber without the ball.
Ooh. Batman, yes, bro. I had a good day.
Here it is. You watch it here.
Ooh, that's not
smart. Down.
But that'll be
A
yellow.
Be a mellow yellow, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be yellow.
You can't do that. No, I'm sorry, Cobus, you can't do that, mate. Ooh, a little halfback. That was a WWE throw.
Italian sports were banned a week before. Yeah, because Italy went kind of first in terms of getting the coronavirus cases, eh?
Yellow. Yeah, he got a yellow. That's fair.
Well, here's a chance for the Chiefs. Van Beek's been yellow carded.
There's a Chiefs chance.
Do you watch ASMR videos? Why do I feel like I know what that acronym is? They cancelled the Ireland-Italy game, but they still let fans travel from Northern Italy here for the game, which is crazy. Dublin had a massive outbreak of COVID after that game. Ugh. Oh, bro, here we go. Refs go on time off. Potentially a try to Brad Weber. Leinster fans tend to call us Munster Africa. Because of our South African imports, they're happy to call us world champions. So I'll take that kindly. Nice. Adam, no green screen today. I was a bit slack in getting myself organised. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be a try. I think he was out. Tokiaho's out. Missed opportunity for the Chiefs there. Who are the picks for hookers if the All Blacks get game time this season? I can't see them not going Taylor and Coles.
And a mower.
And yeah, Almua's probably the closest. He'll be the third choice guy, I think, ahead of Coltman and Dixon and Parsons and guys like that. I mean, Coles especially is getting towards the end of his career. How old is Taylor? He'd be in his late 20s?
I think he's late 20s. How old's Coles?
Coles would have to be in his 30s, right?
30, yeah, I don't know. Get it out. Go, Damien. Pass it. Go, Sean. Ah!
They can't get the passing
Oh,
right.
man. Oh, the idea was right, but they just didn't have any support guy there. Oh, man. There was a golden opportunity there. Look at Damon. He tried to set him up. He was looking for Mackenzie, but Mackenzie was behind him.
Definitely not Parsons. He's been an All Black. Come
He's
on,
been
man.
an All Black. He's played over 100 games for the Blues.
You just need a better microphone and a deeper, whispery voice. Well, I must be missing something. What line of logic was that one? Oh, ASMR means relaxing sedative sensation that begins with. That's right. Those are those videos that you can go to sleep to, right? Yeah, I'd need to have a cold, I think. I think I'd need to have a cold. My voice is still a little bit deeper than normal because of that sore throat I had last week. Oh, she's gotten a bit scrappy. This game certainly hasn't been a classic thus far. For all the grief that Kiwis have been giving the Aussies about the quality of the games, this one's not been fantastic. It's alright. It's had its moments. Paul says, "How you doing, bro? How's the crowd in the stadium?" It seems to be reasonably good, but still with those empty sections as normal. Looking at the Six Nations overall, lots of retirements of key older players and coaching changes for a few teams after the World Cup led to a messy campaign. There you go. That's true. I mean, look at Ireland alone. The coach is gone. Rob Kearney's no longer there. Rory Best's no longer there. You could probably argue it should be more. I mean, O'Brien's been up for a while, so yeah. Dan Coles did something similar against the Wallabies last year. Didn't get carded. Once you get that All Blacks jersey on, you got an extra layer of protection, man.
Didn't he get carded for throwing Nick White at Eden Park?
Did he get carded for it?
Yep. Remember he threw Nick White in that
Judo style throw,
I think it was.
I think I went to that game, didn't I? Did I go with Dawn?
I'm not sure whether you went to it, but I remember him getting a yellow card for it.
Is it halftime now? It is halftime now. That is correct. Halftime. It's still 12-3. It's been all right. But yeah, we'll see how it goes for the rest. Chiefs are only one try away from bringing the game on. But we will see. I'll check out the stats in just a tick. Ruben says, "Can't wait for September to see what Jake White's been doing with your Bulls." Yeah, I know. Quite a few changes in that squad. Yako says, "Lucky New Zealanders here in South Africa, we don't have rugby, alcohol, or smokes." People tell me you guys have been doing like home brews and stuff though, right? Really annoys me the All Blacks jersey never goes on sale. It can be 10 years old and never reduced the price. Bro, it does here. I bought the All Blacks, the retail price was 150 New Zealand dollars. before the England game where we got well beaten at the World Cup, it went down to 100, so a third off the price. That's when I bought it. Will I be going to North v South? Yes, Gaza and I will both be going. We have tickets for that game. Halftime stats. Run meters 184 to 126 in the Canes' favour. Possession 59-41 to the Canes. Territory 64-36 to the Canes. Turnovers conceded 10 by the Canes, 5 by the Chiefs. Wow, interestingly, tackling percentage 88% for the Canes, 71% for the Chiefs. That's really poor. Really poor. Hawara's home jersey selling cheap, $40 got me one. Love the pattern. The Hawara's jerseys are my favorites, I think. But the shipping price to New Zealand is horrendous. It costs virtually more than the jersey.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
When is North v South? Whoa, when is it?
29th of August at Eden Park.
There you go.
I think it's 5:35 or 5:45. It's a,
Okay.
yeah, it's a fairly early game.
It goes up when it's out of date. He has the All Blacks jerseys. You're right about the extra layer of protection. Yeah, you know what I mean. Irish pack in particular got destroyed with best retiring. We lost a lot. That comment was moving. Lost of our lead line out before he was pushed out. Yeah, there was no real clear replacement for the number 2 jersey for Ireland. They got a few guys putting their hands up, eh? If only there was free shipping. Yeah, occasionally there's free shipping. Pineapple beer, homemade vodka, even though guys who are making brewing kettles. There you go.
I want Big Will to tackle Stephen Bates, one of the commentators. Big Will, a tight end prop. Can bowl over Stephen Bates, I'd be happy.
Yeah, Gaz is not a fan of Stephen Bates as a commentator. 2 Cents exclusive. Lachlan Bouchier arrested. You got your tickets to North v South. You're coming up to Auckland for that game, bro. Oh, nice. Well, I see you at the game. Also tried making a vodka with potatoes, but it was like a milky concoction, so it wasn't too great. Hit like a freight train, though. I remember that movie, The Great Escape. They didn't have alcohol, so they made it out of potatoes, right? Anybody hear about the US broadcaster for North v South? I am not sure, man. That's kind of a one-off game, so I'm not sure who has the rights. If it goes like every other time, I would say they'll probably announce it like the day before or something, which is frustrating.
Probably about the Thursday, I think.
€8 for Amazon Prime, and you get free shipping with nearly everything when you have Prime, mate. It's really handy. Saves you a fortune. I suppose. I don't know that have I ever bought a rugby jersey off Amazon? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever bought a rugby jersey off Amazon. When do internationals return? Hopefully November for the Southern Hemisphere, and they've got the Six Nations coming back as well.
They're talking about putting a Pacific team up against the All Blacks, eh? As their first game.
Yeah. AB jersey never going down is very true over here. Got an Irish Rugby World Cup jersey for €30 around Christmas, but the previous year AB jersey is still at full price. Man, that's madness. That's weird because I sometimes buy New Zealand gear from the UK because it's cheaper to get it shipped over than to buy it here.
Oh, really?
Sounds like you guys would be better off checking the New Zealand stores for the old AB's jerseys because they definitely go on discount here. Leeway just won the lotto. Bro, where's the super chat, man? Share the love. Take up weed and quit alcohol poison, y'all. You can grow it in your backyard in South Africa. There's a referendum coming up about that in New Zealand as to what the status of weed will be here. Anyway. 2 cents, will you wear a North Island shirt? I don't even know what the heck. Isn't it North Island wears white and one wears black? Or is it one wears black, one wears white? I'm sure that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I think. No, it's too far back for me to remember.
Blues jersey was like 300 Rand at Christmas, but they didn't have my size, so that sucked. I feel the pain, Ruben. I've actually ordered a Bulls jersey, an old Bulls jersey that cost me, what was it in Rand? It was very cheap. The shipping is about 5 times the price of the jersey. It's a really old one. They're just trying to get rid of it.
Not here yet.
Nah, it still isn't arrived. It's one I'm waiting for.
I gave you. Did you get your parcel yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 cents Rugby. Who do you want to win? I don't mind. I think the game tomorrow is the one that I really have a vested interest in. Theresa May's husband part owns a company that's the biggest exporter of cannabis in the UK. I wouldn't have thought that to be true. Wow. That seems bizarre. I want the pink one, Ruben. The pink one. Someone's selling one on Trade Me for like $25. My wife said, "Nah, it's ugly. I don't want it." I ran it by her because I just thought of the other Bulls one, so I couldn't. It's not that Bulls one. You can ship me one from the UK. Yeah, grab my email address, bro. It's in the description of pretty much all my videos. The only time you get an All Blacks jersey at reduced price is XXS. There you go. There's a outlet store not far from where we live here, and most of the stuff at the outlet store, the Adidas shop, which has got all the Super Rugby gear, is usually small and medium. It's true, medicinal cannabis, and there is Teresa. Doesn't seem to fit, but I believe you. ABs are treated like an elite brand separate from everybody else. At some stores gets fancy displays with decals and everything. Irish Rugby Football Union gets the standard rack behind it. Two places, man. Yeah, it's hard to find other countries' gear over here, to be honest. Fleshin, how's it going, bro? We're already at halftime. What jersey do you want the most? Ooh. What jersey would I want the most right now? Oh, you need to give me a minute. There's too many. Whose don't I have? I don't have a lot of the Premiership teams. I actually quite liked the Benetton jersey from last year. Not the current one, but I can't find them anymore. It's a bit of a random one, isn't it? The only Bulls one I own is like 10 years old, I know. It's still got Vodacom and the old logo. Have an 80s French tricolor rugby jersey. Wow. Right, we're about to get underway in the second half. Get a Sunwolves one. I've got 2 Sunwolves ones. I think that'll do. I don't think I need any more Sunwolves ones. April wants a Bok jersey. Yeah. I've got 2 Springbok jerseys. However, I think one of them is a fake. Fake. The Bulls still have Vodacom as their sponsor. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just the logo is the old one, the blue Vodacom logo. That hasn't been around for a wee while. I do had a couple of beers in the sun last night and turned the phone off, says Flesh. It sounds like you're having a good time. Right, we're almost 41 minutes. So second half's underway. About half of the yellow card period for Fun Fake is done. Canes haven't conceded any points during the yellow thus far. Scrums have been pretty even. Weber almost knocked that one on from the back of the scrum, to be fair. Whatever move they had planned, it didn't work. Canes have got them wrapped up. Have you thought about second or third tier nations? Oh, the German one is bloody nice, bro. Actually, you're right. If I could get my hands on a German one, I'd be a pretty happy chappy. Oh, Naholo's come on. Not Waisake.
Kenny.
Will tomorrow be a wrap for the Satyrs? I think so, bro.
Go, Sean.
There goes Sean Stevenson. Oh, my goodness. Did he jump into that tackle? If he jumped, then that penalty needs to be the other way around. You can't do that. You're not allowed to jump into tackles. Or did he lift him? Yeah, Geordie's saying he jumped into it. I think he jumped, eh?
He looked like it.
You can't do that. Yeah, he jumped. You're not allowed to jump. USA Eagles jersey, bro, I've got one. It's an oldie, but I've got it.
The referee told Judy Barrett to go away.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure jumping into a tackle is a penalisable offence, right? The ref has to know the rules better than me, though. Yeah, he jumps, man. How many times do you need to see it? Are they seriously looking at the way he falls?
Judy Barrett told her if he jumped.
Somebody who knows the rules better than me, tell me. You're not allowed to jump into tackles. There we go.
Yes, James. Yes, James.
Ah, back for advantage. How the hell did he not see the jump in real time? We all saw it. Goodness me, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Oh well, nothing happens from that, nothing doing, but back for the advantage.
$21,849 crowd.
It's another stupid Hollywood. Yeah, I don't know if Wainui called for it, but you can't be doing that. Don't know what he thought he was doing, but it wasn't very smart. Chiefs have to score, surely. Man advantage. Acres of space. Don't jump, Wainui. Just do it. And there's a try. Wonder if he'll give us a special room tour one day with all the jerseys and rugby merch, bro. I hate to. Like, I've literally just got like a pile of jerseys, man. Not all the jerseys are in a pile, but the recently used ones are sitting on the floor next to me. It's pretty disgraceful. Two cents, ginger beer, ginger ale, or lemon, lime, and bitters. I would go lemon, lime, and bitters. Not a big fan of the old ginger drinks. What can I say? And will Damien smile? Yes, he did. And did he kick it? Yes, he did. Game on. Good capitalizing on the extra man for the Chiefs.
He must be just about pick.
Yeah, the yellow card has to be pretty much over. 2-point game. Yeah. As long as the ABs and Blues jerseys are folded, that's sweet. Maybe. Whoa, what kind of pass was that?
Ooh, I don't know. They're chucking it everywhere.
He goes in the holo.
He's come off of Stevenson, I think.
Yeah. My dad gave me a Cats jersey. It's special even though it's washed out a bit. Yeah, for sure. Your jerseys don't all have to be in perfect condition.
Go wide, there we go.
Here we go. Chiefs are on the attack. Weber.
Pass it.
Oh, man.
Find the man.
He's not been able to find his man this Aotearoa season, has he? Am I the only one who wants to poke D-Mac in the eye when he smiles like that? I think he's doing that visualization thing where he's picturing himself kicking the goal. That's why he's smiling. Would you pick Damien on your bench?
Yep.
Yeah, probably. He covers half the back line, doesn't he?
Sure would.
Oh, Geordie getting that high ball. Weber, you donkey. There you go. That's pretty much it.
It's had a frustrating season, eh?
The English jersey is good for drying. Very absorbent. Oh, here we go. Aso, Perenara. Geez, that's poor defense from Wainui, but the team supported him, so he's not cost the team yet. Coles. Oh, Coles with that dummy. That is brutal. That is brutal. Goodness me. Canes have scored. It's a long try. Perenara, he stepped Wainui. Weber caught him. And then who gets sold that dummy? Oh, nobody. Oh, was that Lalada had already committed to going outside?
Brownie tackled him.
With from Australia, how's it going, man? Coles has some gas for a hooker, 100% right. And he's being subbed after scoring that try. Big Will says Hurricanes. Hurricanes, yeah. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. Ooh, he's off the post. Was that before Van Vyk came on as well?
I'm not quite sure. I think he's back on now.
He's back on now. I think he might not have been on at the time.
Come on, Chiefs.
Do you know if you've said anything before? Oh, don't know if you've said anything before, but do you know opinion on the LNR? Oh, France threatening to sue World Rugby. Is this about the test window being changed? No, I haven't been following it too much, man.
Jeez, that cool is good, man.
Jason Eaton in the crowd. I missed him. He's another guy who had a wee mullet in the past, didn't he? Will that conversion cost the Canes the game? Maybe. You still got quite some time. Ruben is off to get some breakfast. All right, man. Take care, Ruben.
See you later, Ruben.
April, you missed the try. Yeah, Dane Coles. I think I might have to head to the outlet store tomorrow to see if those Chiefs jerseys are finally a bit cheaper.
How much are they?
They're still $70.
Is that cheap? That's cheap, isn't it?
It's cheap, but it's last year's jersey. And they're winless. they're none from
Oh,
7.
so you want them at $50?
I want them at most $50. Come on, man.
They got your size?
They do, actually, which is surprising.
17-13.
D-Max kicked the penalty. So that's a bit of a boost for the Chiefs, a letdown for the Canes to concede points immediately after scoring.
I think it's Tarbell's on.
Loose jersey or fit jersey? It's a fans jersey, so not one of the tight ones, thankfully. Gatlin trying to figure out how many wins he's had this year. Well, before Aotearoa, he was doing okay. Since lockdown, not so much. They have double XL. They do. They do have double XL in the Chiefs jerseys at the Adidas outlet store, but $70. The Highlanders ones are 50.
Yeah. Same store?
Same store.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
Highland. Why do I keep saying Highlanders?
Chiefs are on a bit of a charge here.
They've definitely got a bit more momentum, eh?
Go, Sean.
Well, Gatlin has said he'll work for free next year for the Chiefs if the Lions tour gets cancelled. So maybe he should be working for free now with these results.
It's a pretty big offer, isn't it?
For tomorrow's game, I'll be streaming. I'm not going to Christchurch for that game, unfortunately. They're trying to stop the extended tests over damage it would do to the top 14, but the French rugby and the Europeans need the money to stay open. Yeah, I mean, they can still play the top 14 games, right? It's just without the international players. So they should just keep playing. Almost at 55 minutes. Another scrum. Not sure about TJ's mustache, but that is what it is. Still anybody's game, man. Did you see the video where some woman was being interviewed and her eyes were wide open, looked like she was not even blinking? No. Forgot ALB is playing. He's not had as much to do in this game. That's probably true. Kiwis are real hard on Gets. I know. We can't help but give him a bit of a ribbing. High and go the Canes. Oh, they could use another score here. Not back for the advantage. I think they will take the shot at 3 to put it back out to 7, I reckon. Subscribe 2 cents is so close to 26k, am I? It's been kind of steady of late, to be honest.
Trying to do it the weather.
I think the Chiefs' problem is their penalty calls. They need to go for goal a lot more. Oh, well, the Canes aren't going for goal here. I guess because they need to win with a bonus point to stay alive.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
What are your guys' opinions of Japan and Fiji in Europe this year? It'll be tough for them, for sure. But good to see them getting a bit more exposure.
Yeah, I agree. Good to see them.
Hurricanes got a line out. About 6 meters from the Chiefs' line. Step 1, win the line out. Done. Oh, here comes the ball to the backs. Cross kick. Acres of space. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? What a try. That was a plan, and it worked. They had acres of space out that way.
Where was the defense?
Oh, they must have identified something in the Chiefs' play because there was nobody back there. Way too much space.
Oh, man. I think I could have scored that, son.
You probably could have. Yep. Job done.
Yeah.
Gatland is sensitive to criticism but likes to issue barbs himself. He's kind of invited the slight we have for him. He's supposed to shrug it off in New Zealand.
Where did he get that name from, do you know?
I think it was a journo when he kept playing Jamie Roberts in the midfield.
Oh, okay. He was second 5 centre, wasn't he?
I think mostly second 5, yeah.
He's kicked that. Yep. The last time I heard about him, he was playing in South Africa.
He was playing for the Stormers, but he signed for one of the...
Is he still playing?
Yep. He signed for one of the Pro 14 teams, so he's going to be playing for the Dragons.
He must be well into his 30s now.
He's a doctor.
Oh, really?
He's a medical doctor.
Good rugby player.
Definitely. Big Will says, I'd like to dedicate that try to Wazza Gatland. Hurricanes. Oh, poor Gats, Big Will, but cheers for that, man. It sounds like you're having a blast. How many Coronas are you on? Well, the Canes are winning with a bonus point, yeah, so they're keeping themselves alive.
Right, get it out. Go, Damien. Come on, Chiefs get a try. Let's have a grandstand finish to your season. Damien, go, Damien. Oh, back into the forwards, though.
Oh, he's got smashed there. Brother Alif just wants the Chiefs to win just this one. It's not looking that likely at the minute, bro, but still 20 minutes to play.
Out, get it out, get it out. Pass it.
Is he held up? If that's a maul, this is probably going to be a turnover to the Canes. Was that Artie? It was Karifi or Artie that got that? I think it was Artie.
Oh, the pet and scrapped it on the head.
Probably both of them.
Artie? Yeah.
And Fun Fake as well, actually. Yeah, the three of them.
And Stones, the other reserve prop, he was there as well.
How's Julian playing? He's not. He's not. He couldn't make the squad. Fingers crossed the Highlanders will beat the Crusaders. Please let that happen. We'll be doing the Reds New South Wales game. I think I will. I think I will not do that one, but I'll do the Blues. Not the Blues. Highlanders Crusaders game tomorrow. But yeah. Chiefs are the biggest disappointment of the season, says Minecraft Boat. Yep, they were predicted to come second. I don't know how many times I've said that now. A lot. They were predicted to be the second best team, and they haven't even got one bloody win. Dropped 2 games to the Blues. Who would have thought that? We are just clicking on to 60 minutes. So, yep. Still plenty of time in terms of the Chiefs getting some scores on the board. But, yeah, I wouldn't be betting on it.
You like Jackson Garden Bishop?
He's all right.
Solid.
He's solid, but not spectacular.
I don't know whether he'd ever be an All Black, would he? Not unless he had a whole lot of injuries.
Yeah, I couldn't see it at the minute. Come on, put the bloody thing in, man. There we go. Geordie with the big boot. Decent exit, but they're waiting for it.
Oh, man.
What was with the Chiefs passing? Sometimes they just like passing it above people's heads or just to nowhere.
What is the story with that?
Don't know.
They need some points.
Chiefs still have time on their side. Yeah, there's plenty of teams who've scored 2 tries in the last 5 minutes of games. So, yeah, heaps of time. Super Rugby Aotearoa trophy is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Do you think Gatland is the cause of the downfall of the Chiefs? They have had a lot of injuries, remember, and they've lost a few players. Like Tyler Ardron went to France. Who else?
Anu.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone to France.
Timur Manu went to France. And a bunch of injuries. No leadership might be right. It's maybe a bit of an indictment on Sam Cane. Don't know.
Missing Retallick.
Retallick's another one too. Before lockdown, Chiefs were doing all right. And yeah, remember, they've lost a lot of games with a bonus point, so they've been close.
Yeah, they got 6 bonus points.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't have any bloody luck, and it's probably a bit of that as well.
Mackenzie's trying to get through.
Gats has probably become a bit Welsh, and we all have an opinion on the team, and we tell each other we know best.
Gee, this Fijian guy's not bad, eh?
So cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he eligible to play for the All Blacks? I think he is.
I think he's been in New Zealand quite some time, yeah. Scooter, yeah, man, it's been all right. I think the first half was a wee bit scrappy, but there's still been some good moments, and that Hurricanes' last try was a thing of beauty. Alan Malo was injured as well. Yeah, you're right. He's been out.
Yeah, Conan Clark landed on him.
Yeah, that was a bit dodgy.
I wouldn't want Conan Clark landing on me. You seen the thighs on that guy?
He's massive.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's solid, all right.
Yeah.
He's strong for a winger too, isn't he?
He is.
He is strong. I'll tell you guys, Mike Taylor and Super Rugby signed for Tasman.
Yeah, I saw that. Tasman are going to be one of the teams to beat. But Taranaki have got a strong team as well if all those guys will play for them.
Yeah.
They've
They
got
got out last year, though, eh?
They've got all three Barretts. Chiefs are the new Blues, says Jordan.
I think he's right.
I'm just glad the Blues are doing all right for a change, to be honest.
Yeah, it's about time, eh?
Kentros Gatland's probably trying to bring a Northern Hemisphere style play to the Chiefs.
I don't think so. Do you?
They're certainly not offloading as much as they used to be, but... Sympathy for the Chiefs, says Matt. 2020 is a horrible year for many reasons. Is Brad Weber playing for South? Isn't his first club Hawke's Bay? Or did he play for somebody
He
else
plays for
first?
Hawke's Bay, I'm not sure. Here's a try.
Yep,
Yep, that's
try
good.
time for the Chiefs. Who are they tapping the...
We've got the try.
Is it Jacobson?
Hang on, let's have a look. I don't know who scored it.
Will Tasman play Reese? Don't they have Will Jordan? Yeah, the Tasman team is stacked. Absolutely stacked.
I think it might have been... Oh, sorry, I don't know who scored the try, so...
D-Mac is lining up the kick.
He should get this with a bit of luck.
With a bit of luck.
Come on, D-Mac. Oh,
He has
I put
missed
the curse
it.
on him. Sorry, guys. He missed.
Oh, it was Karpik.
Carpet got it. Oh, okay. There's a pile of bodies. I couldn't recognise who was under there.
100%. That was a very non-existent Hurricanes Mall, says the Daramundi, and you wouldn't be wrong. That was a bit of a breeze. The smile doesn't work anymore. I don't know what his kicking accuracy is like this season, actually.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
I think he's well over 70.
Okay. Ooh, they've lost the line out. They tipped it back, but it was the Chiefs who got it.
Spin it, run it.
Oh, the Hurricanes are going to have to do better than this. Oh, Geordie's doing a Geordie.
Oh. Go on, go, man, go.
Can't wait to see who'll be playing for the ABs this year, says Kentros. Yeah. Yeah.
Anton Leonard Brown's got to run.
About time.
Run it. Run it. Just run it. Run it. No. Don't go into the tackle. Give it to your outsides. You've got good wingers.
There goes ALB. Offload. Oh, so cooler. How the hell did he do that? D-Mac. Oh, D-Mac's pass wasn't quite there. Geordie doing a Geordie, you never know whether that's a good thing or not. That was the old style Geordie, the Geordie who stuffed things up, Geordie. Where's Tahuriorangi? Is he injured?
No, I don't think he is. I think he's just...
Not preferred.
He's just... he does, with that Harris, the reserve.
Milo Harris, yeah.
Yeah, he's just alternating with him, as far as I know. He plays for Taranaki, that other guy, Lilo Harris. He comes through the New Zealand under-20 system.
Oh, TJ's going to move to 10, I think.
Yep. And Booth's on.
What are Hawke's Bay's chances in the Mitre 10 Cup? I haven't seen all the squads, actually.
No.
All they want to do is make sure they beat Bay plenty. The Battle of the Bays.
They
See you, Charlie.
they had a pretty good season last year, Hawke's Bay, didn't
I think
they?
so.
I think they're up in the premiers this year. No, it was a Bay of Plenty. One of the two. No, Bay of Plenty beat them, I think.
Looks to me
Bay
like
of
the
Plenty got
Chiefs
promoted.
have an issue with their passing, especially in the opposition 22. Stormers had similar problems last year during a flick. With the Stormers, yeah. Their passing's just been inaccurate, especially this game.
I heard there was something on my phone the other day about the Stormers. Half their management want to shift north and half them want to stay with us.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I found that interesting. In case you guys haven't heard about it.
Don't know if that was straight, but we'll keep going. Was the Hurricanes line out, just FYI, if you're not watching. Perenada's at 10. Booth's at 9. Somebody's lost the boot. It looks like it was Perenada. He stops to put his shoe on. The game goes on. Will the bus be playing for the Canes last game? I hope so. He looks in pretty good shape. He doesn't.
In good shape. He's been training hard.
He doesn't look like he's put on any weight during the lockdown, which is more than can be said for a lot of us. Surely he was offside there. Oh my goodness. Hurricanes, yeah. The Hurricanes have got penalty advantage, so they will likely head down this Chiefs end and see if they can get one more try. Te Rangi stands alongside Alan Alatoa as the most tongue-twister name champ for non-rugby fans. Yeah, I must admit, when I first saw his name in the Chiefs squad, and I was like, Te Toiroa Rangi, that's a lot of T's.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that is what it is. Oh, your name is your name.
What's his name? Is his first name T-Roy?
Te Toiroa,
Te Toiroa.
I think.
He's not about halfback-ish. He's quite
Yeah,
nippy.
seems to have fallen out of favour a wee bit.
Yeah.
Remember, he was
he's
an
been
All Black.
alternating. Yeah, he's in and out.
My mates from that area only supports Hawke's Bay and doesn't like Super Rugby teams.
Okay.
Well, your mate Lewis is a bit like that, isn't he? He mainly
Yeah,
follows.
he is. Yeah, him and Dwayne, yeah.
They don't really follow Super Rugby much, do they?
They follow club rugby.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be offside Chiefs there. Oh, no, okay.
2 cents. Aussie win the championship. New Zealand have lost their power. South Africa will dominate going forward. I don't know, man. I think New Zealand's still got a fair bit of depth. But we have
We've got
got,
more than Australia.
I suppose, yeah.
But they meant to have a lot of young guys coming through, aren't they? Dave Rennie was saying on his interview the other day.
That's
so.
right.
I'll
Bus
wait
is
and
back
see.
at service. Let's see him run some people over already. I know that sounds bad out of context, but yeah, we all know what you mean on a rugby channel. You work with his cousin. You're talking about Tetoiroa's cousin. Imagine filling out applications and forms for Triple T. You'd be there an hour just signing your name. I've always thought about that when I was naming my children, like nothing too long, because you don't want them to be having an exam, and the other kids are already on question number 3 and they're still writing their bloody name. Yeah, I never wanted to go
That's
too
funny.
many names. But I mean, your name's your name. Whatever your parents gave you, that's what it is. Michael says, I got my girl watching the game down in Wellington. She says it feels like 3 degrees down there because of the wind. Less than 10 minutes to go, and yeah, Jeff Wilson's just made a good point. The Hurricanes really need to get that bonus point, otherwise this is going to feel like a bit of a loss.
They had it, but they've lost it, eh?
Yeah, they did have it before, but then the Chiefs scored that one. Oh, bit messy.
Oh,
Booth did well not to release that ball to the first guy because he was... Oh, it's scrappy from the Canes. But they still got the ball. They're in the Chiefs' half.
Amua.
Who's going to win Australia's Super Rugby? If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said the Brumbies. I'll probably still say the Brumbies, but they, like the Crusaders, have dropped a game and are suddenly looking a bit more beatable.
Got a bit of a hiding last night, didn't they?
They didn't play well last night at all. Oh, what a try. What a try.
Oh, Billy Proctor.
Billy Proctor, yeah. It was the pass. It was the pass that made it. Goodness me. Whew.
Oh, I think they needed that.
They definitely did.
Jordy Barrett made it.
Yeah, Jordy Barrett set it up with that line break. Booth, and then he gets that
quick,
pass
isn't he,
away
Booth?
from the deck.
Booth is quick.
Yeah,
Man.
Booth has been sharp since he came on.
He's fast for a halfback. He played for the Sunwolves last year and he was really good.
Ugh. $31-18. Still 6 minutes to go. I pity my dad when filling out a full name. He's got a 6-parter including confirmation name and surname. Goodness me, yeah. I was thinking about that because my brother recently had another child, so my nephew, and they gave him 2 middle names, and one of them's like a 4-syllable jobby. So I was like, bloody hell, that's pretty long. Why didn't you just go with one? And they were just like, we like both the names. And it's like, what do you say to people?
Zachary, Keith, Sebastian, Morgan.
It's a long old name. Sebastian was a big old one to put in, but there you go.
It's cool to just throw it over the sideline. Oh no.
Big Will is loving the Hurricanes with that bonus point. Good on you, man. Well, cheers for that syrup. I can't imagine how frustrating it is for Chiefs fans, says Papa. Yeah, I know.
It was Tapia, Quinton Tapia. Gee, man, he's good at Mitre 10 Cup level A.
Now the Hurricanes need to hold out. There you go, it's true.
He dropped it.
To player, yeah, he knocked it forward.
He's a good player, that guy too. He's got a good future.
TJ's full name is apparently Thomas Tekanapu Rawakata Perenara. Okay, that's pretty long. How long to full time? We've still got 4 minutes. One of Dad's is Mary, so at least it isn't too hard for a kid. Okay, complicated Catholic stuff. Yeah, that's probably above my head. Oh, damn. Who's winning? Hurricanes are on 31. Chiefs are on 18. 76 minutes gone. The Hurricanes have got the ball. They're trying to throw it apparently away to nobody.
Booth.
Man, Booth has just looked
He's
so
nippy.
good.
He's fast for a halfback, man. He's real quick.
Bailey, the AU games have been, there's been a few stinkers, but I think in the more recent weeks, the AU games have been pretty good. Last night's game, the first half is worth a watch. The second half was not great.
Were there any yellow cards in that game last night?
Was there one yellow card? I feel like there was one. I think there was one in the first half. Yeah, Cusack got yellow card.
Oh, okay. He's a flanker, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. He's a good player too.
Yeah.
Poor Chiefs.
Nov Mum says, funny thing is I'm not even upset that the Chiefs are losing. That's how you know your team's getting that bad when you're not even upset anymore.
Poor Chiefs.
Poor Chiefs. Hurricanes can absolutely seal that bonus point with another try here. No fancy cross kick move this time. It's a straight up maul. How are County's Monaco looking? I haven't really checked the squads. The only one I've seen is Taranaki's, which is stacked because it's got 3 Barretts.
Hang on.
Uh-oh. 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 Here's trouble.
Perenara
Here's trouble.
Perenara kicked it.
Oh, he probably kicked that one too many. Did was it Nankiville?
I never saw who it could have been. But that was Perenara's fault.
Man, the Canes have gone from looking comfortable to surrendering half the field possession to the Chiefs.
Oh, look at him move, man. He is strong.
Agent Gatlin 009 reporting for duty. Yeah, it could be 9 losses on the trot for Gatz's Chiefs side.
He might be coaching free next year, Mark, for the Chiefs.
Maybe.
With Clayton McMillan coming in from Bay of Plenty. Come on, run it. Run it. Run it.
Yeah, the Chiefs have got one last shot. They've got the ball. Oh, no, they don't. The Hurricanes have got the ball. Hurricanes have got 1 more minute to hold out for that bonus point win. I picked the Canes by 8.
Yeah.
So
I picked them by 10.
I'm a wee bit off. Are you sensing some coaching changes next season for the Chiefs? Well, they've got who's
Clayton
Clayton
McMillan.
McMillan. That's
New
right.
Zealand Maori coach.
Yeah, so they've definitely got a new coach for next year when Gatlin buggers off to the Lions.
But I think all the assistant coaches might be staying on.
Right. Big Will's got the Canes by 15.
Ooh.
That's looking a lot closer than mine. Right, the Canes will have to win a line out, and then this should be the end of the game.
The Chiefs will run it, I think.
Who's going to win? Definitely the Canes. Time is up, and it's 31-18 to the Canes. They've just got one more line out to go.
And that's it.
And they should kick the ball out. They'll keep themselves alive until the Crusaders win tomorrow. They've won the line out. Karifi and Bumfa Puth puts it into touch. That is game. 8 losses in a row for the Chiefs in Super Rugby Aotearoa. It's 9 overall if you count pre-lockdown, but it's 8 in terms of Super Rugby Aotearoa.
Poor Gets, I feel sorry for him.
That's exactly what Francis just said. He said he feels sorry for Warren. Fleshton's got a clean sweep on clean sweep on Super Rugby last week and none so far this week.
Sakura looks like he's crying.
Carl says lion red all day.
Poor Warren Ball.
So this means Gatland has lost every game in Super Rugby Aotearoa. That's it. They're done. They've lost them all. 8 from 8. No more games. They've got the bye next week. So that's it. That is it. Jacob says he thought the Wallabies were bad. Well, the Chiefs are doing all kinds of record setting of their own.
Like the
Tough.
Blues.
Like I said, yeah, as a Blues man, we've been there, so I'm just happy it's not our turn for a change, but they'll bounce back. They'll bounce back, 100%.
I do feel sorry for them.
Yeah. This Wellington woman is happy, but also sad for the Chiefs. Yeah, it kind of sucks for them, but just be happy it's not your own team, eh? Good result. Good result for the Canes.
David Hill, the assistant coach, is hugging. He's hugging Dane Coles.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to kiss him.
The Canes guys look pretty happy. Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. I'm gonna
See you later, guys. Stay safe.
Call this one quits. Wasn't the best game of the Aotearoa season, but certainly a good win for the Canes. And yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow to hopefully see the Highlanders somehow give the Crusaders 2 home losses in a row, which seems unbelievable. Probably very, very unlikely, but as a Blues fan, I need to be optimistic. So, yeah, we will see. You guys take care. And, yeah, cheers, April, and everybody else.
See you
Michael, Ice Food Takeaways, The Big V8 Show, Big Will, Taylor, Escasivo, everyone who's been in the stream, Grant, you guys all take care. Jonathan, Jordan, Fleshin, yep, you guys all take care, and I'll catch you for the next one. See you.